Hey everybody, it's Jack Sperner, and I've got another little playthrough set up. Now this is not going to be a playthrough per se. You're not going to see turn by turn what's going on. The main focus of this is to see we've got Mira down here, the expansion hero, and I'm going to show you very quickly how she levels up and how unique she is in the game. First thing I'm going to show you is her revive ability. You may revive one exhausted hero to 10 health. Mira loses health based on her level, so across the top here, at level 1 she loses 11, and up to level 5 then she loses 7. She must not be exhausted by using this ability. Now, in other words, her health, which starts at 12, she can't be lower than 12 when she uses this at level 1, but this is a neat ability to revive someone to keep a co-op game going. So she can, as long as she can get to them before the end of the round, she can revive them. It's 2 action points. Now, but her main thing is, if you look at the top of her board, she's got level 1, 1 plus, 2, 2 plus, 3, 3 plus. She levels up much faster than anybody else. And when she starts out, I've got her equipped with a robe to get her defense up to 4. And I also, this robe does not, it deflects fire damage, so she will not take fire damage anymore. So that's awesome since she is weak to fire. She's, notice on her right hand and left hand, she has no icons. So when she starts the game, she cannot equip. She can put something on her feet and she can put something on her body, but she cannot equip any items. Now, when she first starts out, she has distracted. If there are no enemies focused on Mira, that's the key, she can't have enemies focused on her when she starts, play this card before players roll for initiative. This is a new game feature that comes with the expansion, and that is playing cards before you roll for initiative. She is not the only one who has this. Actually, Jade, I guess, is not going to be in the expansion. She's going to be in the base. So in the base game, she's going to introduce this mechanic. Subtract 8 from your initiative roll. If Mira goes first, gain 1 experience point. So if she plays this ability, every turn she goes first, she's getting 1 experience point. Every hero who takes their turn after Mira may choose 1 minion focused on them to not attack this round. So if you got some combat going on, she can use this ability to cause them to not attack another hero, and that is distracted. Her other ability that she rolls and plays before initiative is assist. If there are no enemies focused on Mira, play this card before players roll for initiative. Subtract 8 from your initiative roll. If Mira goes first, gain 1 experience. Each hero gains action points based on Mira's level. So to start the game, she's going to go ahead and play assist. So she rolls, and she rolls a 10. Now she subtracts 8 from that, so that becomes a 2. Now, I've also got Lux over here playing, and we're not going to watch his turns. I might do another video to go through his unique abilities. But he rolls a 15. So Mira is going to go first, so she gains an experience point for doing this. And that took 3 action points to do assist. So her action points are down to 1. Now, she's going to go first. But you know what she's going to do? She's going to sit there and chill. So I'm going to play Lux's turn and then come back. Okay, I am back. Lux discovered 2 tiles. The threat meter went down a few, but we're not really going to worry about that too much. He found some enemies in the last tile he went in. He was able to do 3 damage to the werewolf, which was good. And he himself took some damage. So now it's the next round. And Miss Mira is going to play assist this time. So she rolls her initiative. Let's get it so it doesn't fall. She rolled a 4, so she's at -4. So she is going first. She gets an experience point. Lux is going to go ahead and roll. He's going last because of that. So Mira has now gotten 2 experience points. Lux is going to pick one enemy to not attack, which will be the werewolf. And Mira has 1 action point left, so she moves here. I will come back after Lux's turn. All right, that's the end of round 2. In the combat in round 2, not a whole lot happened. There was a lot of high rolls, and of course the werewolf wasn't going to attack because of the ability that Mira used. Now Mira is going to give Lux 2 extra action points. So she's going to use assist. She rolls a 15. So now she subtracts 8. That's a 7. Lux rolls a 19. So she gets another experience point. She's going to go ahead and move 1 more into that tile because there's no danger. They're focused on Lux. So she is now up there. And let me do his turn and I will be back. All right, I am back with those 2 extra action points that Lux got from Mira. He was able to take out the werewolf and the blue demon. So it is now round 4. And Mira is going to do assist again. And she rolls a 10. -8 is a 2. And then Lux rolls a 18. So watch this. Mira now goes to 4, which levels her up immediately to 1+. You take the experience back to 0. She now picks up 2 new cards. The first card she picks up is the increased stats. So she chooses 1 attribute to increase permanently, discard after use. So she can add 1 to her power, she could add 2 to her health, or she could add 1 to her defense. Let's go ahead and raise her health by 2 to now be at 14. The other ability that she picks up at 1+ is Hero in Training. It's a barehanded attack, so she doesn't need any weapons, that stuns the enemy on hit. So her power is only 1. So this is going to add 1 at level 1, so she'll be at 2. Now we could have added 1 to her power with that ability, but I like bumping her health up first, and we can add more to power later. She's a very helpful hero with these 2 distracted and revive ability, and now throwing in Hero in Training. Even though she's not going to do damage, she will stun enemies on hits, but it will not affect a Dungeon Lord. So let's go ahead and finish this round, and then I'll play a few more rounds, and I will come back when she is ready to level up to 2. Okay, we have played a few more rounds. As you can see, the dungeon has expanded a little. I'll kind of pan up there and see that there's even more down there. Now, I haven't been checking out the debris and the bodies that we found, but you'll see down here that Mira is now at 5. So she has leveled up to level 2. So you put this back down. She now picks up her level 2 abilities. And this is where she is going to pick up the ability to use swords or axe or knives. So she is now, Mira may now equip knives in both hands. She may use this ability to attack with knives, add power based on level. So she starts out at +1 at level 2, 3, 4. Now, when you're at like level 2+, that is still considered level 2 on the chart. When you get to level 3+, that is level 3 on the chart. And she can also pick from that, or she can pick to do swords and shields. So she's going to go ahead and pick roguelike for knives, and now from this point on, she can, in her left and right hand, equip knives. And as you go through her abilities from this point on, you will then choose automatically the knife-related abilities. Now, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video, but this gives you an example how quickly she levels up. Now, if she's now up to level 2, she gets up to level 6 experience points, she goes to 2+. Now at 2+, she gets another throwaway ability, but this time she can choose 2 attributes to increase. She can increase her power, she can increase her health by 2 again, or her defense. But now that she has knives, when she gets there, I think the wisest thing for her to do is to go ahead and increase her power by 1, and then her defense by 1, because we're going to be getting her in more combat. So that is Mira. She is a lot of fun to play. As she levels up, she also gets at 3+. She also has a chance to add 2 permanent stats, and then at 4+, she can add all 3. She can add 1 power, 2 to health, and 1 to defense. So she keeps getting stronger. And then here we'll see at level 3, Fusion. This ability, if you choose roguelike. So if she chose roguelike, she would pick up Fusion. When you have no enemies focused on you, on hit, the number of enemies based on level become confused in this tile. So she picks one of them and attacks them, and that enemy becomes confused. It doesn't come on her, it actually attack other enemies. And then at level 4, it's 2, and at level 3, it's 3. Now, if she had chosen to go the sword and board, you get this ability if you choose sword and board. When you have no enemies focused on you, on hit, lower the defense of enemies in this tile based on level, and you see this lasts for 2 rounds. So starting at 3, she'll lower the defense by 3, 4, and 5. So as you can see, she gets more and more powerful, and she levels up very quickly. She's a blast to play. She is a lot of fun to play, and she's really helpful in cooperative games. I have never played her in a competitive game. I think she'd be a tough one in a competitive game. She's more of a cooperative hero. So that is Mira.